Hi, this is another one of my weekly growth videos. Of course, this week was quite exciting with the new update. In general, it was not as bad as I was afraid of. But let's get into the changes for that a little bit more later in this video. First, I want to look at my heroes. I just yesterday I had enough to do another summoning of 10, so I thought let's do it in the video, see what's going on, whether there is anything nice what I typically get. Oh, I'm very lucky this time. Now I get King Arthur's Soul, so that's cool. That allows me to change my setup finally. Also got quite some fragments of the other ones that I'm saving up to, so that's also nice. Not enough yet, I think, to make any major changes, but this is cool. Luckily, I have already spent a lot on Sir Balin, but luckily at a certain moment I decided to stop with that. So the nice thing about now having King Arthur's Soul is all the. Let's first activate it. I can choose King Arthur's Soul, and I can now replace Lady Isabel with Elaine of Garlow. And at that moment, the benefits become active. So with Lady Isabel, I had a march capacity of 23,000, and this trap construction capacity I was not so interested in, and that's now replaced with these bonds. In itself, the cavalry defense of Elaine of Garlow maybe not so special, but we do have this a capacity now of 25,000, so that's 2,000 more, and the other boosts are more or less extra because Lady Isabel didn't really have any interesting, besides maybe the training capacity, but for a war point of view, only the march capacity was interesting. And for Sir Balin, I did have the bowman damage received, cavalry defense, infantry damage received, so that was actually quite nice. But we have, I replaced that with some other nice boosts as well, like the cavalry damage and bowman damage received of 10%, and the troop attack of 10%, and infantry damage received of 10%. So overall, if you look at it, infantry damage received, we lose 5.2. Cavalry damage we lose 30, bowman damage received we lose 6. But we do get the cavalry damage and the troop attack of 10% back for that, and the 2,000 extra march capacity, and of course the basic boost, the bowman defense. Well, that's not the most interesting boost, but and the cavalry defense may be a bit more interesting. Those can be easily upgraded to a higher level as well, so we can get quite some boost for that. And of course now, if we have enough fragments, we can start upgrading those heroes. At this moment, don't have that yet, but Elaine of Garlow actually already at 26 out of 40. And for this Sergei and Sir Baldwin, Sir Tristan I would have done it anyway. But so, that's quite nice. And King Arthur's Soul I only had 4 previously. So probably I'm going to change my assignment of the XP somewhat. First going to look, let's first open some chests, so that I have some more XP. I still have some chests unopened. Not so many. I think I'm probably saving up keys again, and I'm not super actively playing last week, so start to accumulate some keys. Have to look into that. It's always good, especially if you have these bonus keys to do that. Also, I might have forgotten to open it last time. So let's see how that is today, if that gives anything nice. When it comes to noble badges, 40, that's quite nice for 43 chests, I think, quite okay. Is there anything else want to open, not really. So okay, let's go back to the heroes and yeah, let's see if I can get this one up to 10 at least. Elaine of Garlow, that lightweight gives quite a nice boost, and get this King Arthur's soul up to 10 as well. Like that. I have quite a bit more, just so yeah, let's just work on these a bit more. It's an easy way to get some more boost, although not that much. No. Oh, okay, I have quite a lot of the small ones, I see. I'll maybe get this to 14 and get Elaine of Garlow also to maybe even to 15. Okay, I'd like to not use too much. So that's quite nice. Hopefully this gets me a bit further in the hero trials, but at least I'm happy that I can finally have this King Arthur Soul. The extra 2000 March capacity is definitely nice. Okay, funny that happened while making the video. Of course, I couldn't predict that, but I'm happy that it has happened. That's why I try to do it. Okay, for the buildings, I haven't done that much in the past week, mostly focusing on some resource buildings. I forgot to start my Stables 32 update, which is one of the requirements for my next stronghold level. I do have enough of the noble badges, 437, so I still have 863 to go to be able to make my stronghold after I've used up the 300 for the last stables upgrade. I might do a speed building of the stables during the gold upgrade stage of the gold event. For the rest, I probably keep focusing on resource buildings, getting those up. Especially, I'm now focusing more on just doing a farm on the side. I'm not really focusing much on that, but my main focus is getting those silver mines up more. So that's probably what I keep focusing on, unless I feel I have a lot of resources, then I might start on getting my storehouse up more, because that storehouse actually is a requirement for the next stronghold upgrade after this one, so it's always good to keep an eye on that as well. It would, the faster I can do these kind of things, the better, of course. So that's nice. For the prestige banners, lately we have been choosing the right alliance celebration all the time, this wanderer. It was actually the person who didn't choose that, so now and then migrated, and after that we have done the wanderer all the time, so that's very, very nice, because these prestige banners are really a relatively easy way to get some boost, and you're really missing out on that if you don't get them this way, because it's not that easy to get a lot of them actually. So my stronghold is now at 30. And as you can see, the boosts just continue in the same way as before after 30. For those damage and damage reduction buildings, they change after that. You don't get the damage and damage reduction boost after 31, but the ones who don't have that seem to just continue in the way they were. And I've now focused on getting my university up, but that was lacking a lot, so I still have I would say a couple of weeks to go maybe to max that out. And after that, I probably focus on Dragon Lair and Hall of War, just trying to get most up to 30 except the siege building. For research, I've done some economy, basically to save resources. I want to make sure I have enough resources for the buildings I still have to do, like the stables upgrade and of course the stronghold, although that's still a bit further away. I want to already make sure I have a lot. So I have saved a bit. I just started just now Cavalry Attack 2, also a bit late, wasn't really thinking too much about the next gold event yet. But this would give me quite some points anyway, and of course the extra boost in Cavalry Attack is always nice. Probably I'm going to go back to doing some economy ones, maybe do a bit of speed researching if I need more points for the gold stage. Maybe that's not smart, but I just like to win the gold each round, each stage of the gold event. So for my my gear, that is still very slowly going. Now still have 2 pieces to go, the Death Seeker helmet and armor to get to enhancement level 3. I do have the Dragon Essence now working on the steel. That is also quite some requirement. I'm transferring that from my farm accounts, so that's going slowly, but I'm working on that. One thing that I just realized today, that I'm a bit let's say, I don't know how to say it nicely. It was at least a bit stupid on my part that I didn't notice this before, but with the change of the update, I just assumed, because I saw further up that a lot of things were changing to a certain amount per day, but actually the Intensity Crystal 5 you can only buy one probably every 7 days or something, I don't know exactly. So that's quite annoying. That's really, I should have bought many earlier. I could have done that, but I never thought that I never considered the possibility that they would put a limit on that. So that's quite a pity, because these 11,852, I should definitely get them once a week, enough points for that, so I can already start buying other stuff. Haven't really thought about it. I just realized that now. So it basically means I just bought one, so it is going to take me another 63, 70 days before I have my 8th intensity crystal. Probably going to buy some steel here as well, but actually the amount you can buy also quite small. So I have to do some thinking. There are other interesting things, but I would really have liked it if I could get that intensity crystal faster and could get larger amounts of steel, but that's the way it is. The soul gemstones, I'm just slowly working on them. I would still focus on the attack ones, because attack is not only nice when you attack other players, but arguably defense and health is important for that as well. But there are a lot of events where really doing damage is very important, so that's why for most of the possibilities I always focus on attack first. If I have a choice, attack, defense or health, I focus on attack first. That's partly because it's good in battle, but also because you do better in all kind of events which give you more goodies, which allows you to grow faster. So putting the focus on attack first is really quite important. So if you have a choice, like what Death Seeker should I make first, or what gemstones, what prestige levels, prestige statues, emblems, what should I focus on first? Always, in my opinion, it should always be attack first. Anyway, I just did my 6th gemstone for health, and after that I'm going to do the defense one by one, while trying to go for the upgrade. But as you can see, this is going very slow. The 63 I even have to collect for quite some days from all kind of things. It's just going very slow. I'm still working towards my only getting my 2nd one to level 6. What's actually quite nice, when we look at the events, the Kingdom Quest, you can actually get, here you have to work together to work on these map pieces, investigate them or whatever. It's a bit time consuming. The rewards are not that great that you get directly from the maps, but as a kingdom you should really work together to get all these rewards. As you can see, already the first one you get 25, 35, that's all level 2 refining stones. And you get a lot of other goodies as well, of course, which is also great. 50, 55, 65. So if I get all of these on my main and also on my farms, then I can transfer quite some from my farms to my main as well, and it will help me upgrade those gemstones. So that's something I'm going to work on. Okay. If I look at the Spire loot, I'm still doing the same. I'm not going to look into it now. Just getting my badges first, then soul, gemstone fragments, and dragon XP. Lucky shot, I still put on a break. I still don't know, what to do best there. So I'm just going to wait on that. Dragon is not much. Not much has changed there. I did have my. I'm still focusing to get the dragon XP up. I did have my 8th purple emblem, and the nice thing now is that you can actually upgrade from level 4 up to a higher level. I probably get everything still up to level 4 first. For upgrading you need 4,100, and for getting things up another level 2,200. I think I probably will get everything up to level 4, but I don't know, I might change my mind. I might focus on getting those attack ones, because here they are very nice because they have infantry attack, cavalry attack, bowman attack. That is for the emblems very nice. So I might also focus just on getting those to a higher level. That could be the case as well. Prestige statues, nothing new there, just keep working on it. The Avalon artifacts, I now have all green, and I plan to this Sunday do another 3 sessions of this event, the demonic siege, and after that I should have enough. I should have enough to activate the tome for one of the purple ones, and I plan to go for the bowman first because of the bowman attack. And when I do this, I will find out how much I actually need. But probably focus just on purple. After activating this tome, maybe if I see the requirements, if they are much too high or something, I might consider going for blue first. But my plan is to just skip blue and go to purple, because the purple ones can also be upgraded to a higher level. And from what I understand, blues cannot. They can be enhanced, but they cannot be changed to purple later. And I feel like using those ingredients to activate a blue tome might be a waste. It might cause a delay in activating my purple tomes. Okay, so for the demonic siege we did quite well last time. A bit mixed. It really depends on do you have enough people online or not. So we actually had the easy, normal and tough done. So next one is wild. I don't think we are going to do that yet. We really, for tough, we had a lot of accounts on, but the smaller accounts that I had all put in the 4th and 5th fortress, they really had a very tough time dealing with the higher waves of that the tough level. So that was, probably we are going to do 3 in a row. If many people are on, I probably start with the easiest anyway, and then work our way up to normal and then to tough again. And really all the accounts need to be stronger, even the smaller accounts need to be stronger if you want to be able to process or to proceed further. So that's, something to work on and to consider. You need to keep growing your farm accounts probably at this moment. Many might be focusing on the dragon spirit side of farm accounts to grow further, maybe doing some research there. But you also need to keep, at least that's what I think you should do, is keep growing your farm accounts, make sure they do more damage. Again, it's the damage, I think, for the demonic siege. The damage is the important thing, that you do enough damage so you don't have to focus much about health or defense, but just doing on your attack. How high is your attack? So that you can do better in this event, because you need many accounts. Probably like me, you don't have an alliance with 100, at least if you are in a somewhat older kingdom, you're unlikely to have an alliance with 100 members, 100 active members, so you also need to rely on secondary and farm accounts. What I was wondering about, by the way, lately I tend to ask some feedback. I was wondering if anyone has considered or tried out to temporarily kind of transfer members from one alliance to another to help with the demonic siege. And in that way, is it even possible to do maybe like 6 demonic siege sessions in a week instead of 3? Because you can do, in theory, you could transfer almost all members to another alliance to help with demonic siege, and do 3 sessions and then transfer everything to your alliance, both your own accounts and their accounts, and do the demonic siege 3 sessions at you. So you could do 6 in a row. I think theoretically, I don't know, because there doesn't seem to be any cooldown or anything. I don't know if there's a limitation in any other way, if it just says like, oh, this account has already done 3 demonic sieges. I haven't tried it out. Was wondering if anyone else has. It might be a nice way to benefit from the rewards faster, to get more rewards. Okay, just a bit about the new labyrinth for my. I'm doing a lot of talking, not a lot of showing. Okay, but that's me. I've been stuck at 8:10, which is fine by me. I'm not that bummed by it. I hadn't focused anything on my Dragon Spirit for a very long time. So if you really want to be in the top, you need to clear 8:10. I haven't cleared that yet. You need to clear 8:10, and you just need to have a Dragon Spirit with a lot of XP. Well, that's also not something I have, so I'm down the line at number 17 now. Partly because I got stuck at 8:10. I've only completed 8:9, but also because my Dragon Spirit XP is just quite low, and probably one of the lower. There's nobody above me with less XP. Also, maybe no. Oh no, there are some people below me with more XP. But I'm happy in the sense that I can still buy the normal things. I don't get as many coins as before, but I think I should still have like 800, 900 maybe, somewhere in that range every day. So that's not as much as I had before, but it's still quite okay, and it allows me to buy quite some stuff from here. I focus on getting the emblems, getting the prestige statues, and getting the resources. At this moment I have quite a lot of wood, so I focus on the silver, food and iron, and all of the cheapest section, and also silver from the second cheapest. That's why currently I want to do some building. I'm saving up for some large building upgrades, and that those require just a lot of silver. Also, if you look at this one storehouse level, and that still needs to go 4 levels to 33. That is already like 7.5 million at this stage. The requirements normally don't increase anymore after that level, but still 7.5 every level, maybe still 8 going to 30. That is still quite a lot to get that up some levels. So I'll keep focusing on that. In general, in my farms, it's a bit more of a problem, because there I got stuck lower at like section 7.6, section 7.7. I didn't grow them further than passing floor 55 in the old labyrinth. So there it's really more troublesome, but it will take some while. We'll just keep working on it. And for now, I just buy the little bit more expensive resources. And I'm still quite happy with that as well. I mean, the game makers could have taken that away as well. So I'm still quite happy it is the way it is. What is nice, I mean, I'm now, for example, making a Magus mask. I'm still decided to keep going for the mage specialization. So we can make that new equipment now, so I can become stronger. I will definitely not too long also reach that section 8.10. Don't know, everybody gets stronger, so I don't know if I really benefit from it a lot, but it's nice to be able to get stronger anyway. Okay, I want to do two more things. One is I just did an attack. I want to compare it to the one from 2 weeks ago because last week I didn't check my stats. So if you do it 2 weeks ago, my troop attack defense health were still quite low at 280, 270. Infantry defense health 700, cavalry 700, cavalry attack, bowman attack 780. And if we look now, you see that there has been a huge boost in the troop attack defense health. I'm just wondering, maybe I misinterpreted things when I look at this. I was maybe is it every step, and how much is that if we add up everything? It's like 90, 115, 135, 150, 160. Probably it's all coming from here. So first I thought it is the total boost, but it's actually an increment. So it is actually quite important to also complete section 8. That will really give a nice extra boost as well. So that's quite nice. It's only let's not go into that. And for the rest, the comparison, probably the other stats haven't changed that much. Infantry defense health now high 700, even 800 infantry health. Cavalry attack 750, bowman attack 780 hasn't changed. But overall I'm still quite happy. I'm growing the account, and hopefully soon I can make I will just try to keep making improvements, of course. These boosts, if it is really the way I saw, it's really huge actually, what you get from here, from the troop attack defense health, and I should really soon make sure that I get to this section 810 as well. Okay, the last thing I want to do, which is not really has to do with growth, but I want to specialize myself for the kingdom threat. Let's see, I'm already set to war, so if you're not interested in that, feel free to stop watching the video. Just to show what I normally do. These days I'm not, I have a lot of 66 still reset dragon scale items, so I tend to just use those, which is maybe not smart, but I don't know. I'm not going to use them in any other way, I think, so I just put those and then assign them to the ones that are going to give me benefit. Let's first get everything to 20. This gives me more benefit for the kingdom threat and other monsters, but I just do this for the kingdom threat actually. I also use some siege for kingdom threat, so I also focus on that. Let's max this one out first. Max this one out and see how far I can get with this one. So that's fine. Now I will reset the enhancement. I don't have a lot. No, I don't have any items to reset single ones, and I do have a lot to reset a full set. So there I normally reset everything. Okay, and then just assign 5 to those ones that I'm using. Okay, and now, yeah, so have to look. So I have basically just four dragon skills that I'm using, but it is important that you have them at the right position, so that you see here you also benefit from the attack that you get. So this one less important, but especially those two triangle shaped ones should be at one of the dragon skills that you're using, so that you fully benefit from them. Because if you, for example, look at this, you don't get your benefits. And because the dragon skills are not up high enough, so you need to have, especially those three triangles, you need to have those up at the level, at the dragon skill that you have enhanced to a level of 20 at least. So that's important to get those extra boosts as well. All boosts help. Okay, let's see, what more do I want to do? Okay, I think I can go now. Kingdom under threat. So I'm going to use an item. Maybe I'm going to use a 12-hour, because after this I also have the Ultimate Alliance campaign, so an extra Mars boost can always help. Normally, if it's just Kingdom Threat, I use a shorter one. And then I'm also going to put my talent. Arguably, I should better use that for the Ultimate Alliance campaign, but okay, I'm going to use it now. Okay, and then I'm going to attack. I have a bit space extra. Let's do a little bit more bowman. I don't have I don't have the time now or the energy to look at it further. I'm still, maybe I can show you my composition. I'm still not sure. I was tweaking it a bit. So I had this 2000 extra from the change in heroes I just made. So I just have a lot of cavalry and bowmen, and a little bit of the not so slow siege, and a little bit of infantry. And I have none of the very slow siege. Could still add a bit extra, but I don't like it, because it really make the marches quite a bit slower. It does give some extra damage. I'm not really that much of an expert in this area, but I just feel like I'm doing a good amount of damage with this one. Damage cost 632, and that is I think quite good if I'm able to do that. 632, if I look at the damage rankings, that would get me in first place for now. So I'm just going to keep doing that, but that's not so interesting to do that for the remainder of the video. I think I've shown you once how I reach this amount, and for the rest I'll just won't make a video of me hitting the golem 9 more times. Okay, thanks for watching this video. If you do have any questions or suggestions, that's always welcome. And I'll try to make something nice again next week. Bye.